move on. Straight up, move on. Forget them. They are lying. Sometimes this can be hard, especially if they've somehow tied themselves into your life, especially like, for instance, you get the kids involved in a divorce scenario. You can't move on.
Do you want to overcome this breakup? Breakups may end relationships,
but they also create new ones. Let's face it, this one's for the guys. Why? Because last time I made a video on this, the results were shocking. 65% of the viewers were men, and that says something. I looked up breakup videos for men, and guess what? None of them talked about the emotions, the gut-wrenching feelings. No one talked about the heartbreak, the real stuff we face when it all falls apart. Just cold advice. Hit the gym, get that money, move on to the next girl. But is that really it? Is that really all we're left with? Look, I've been there. When I went through my first brutal breakup, I went through 4 stages. And I know, everyone handles this pain differently.
But there's one phase people don't talk about: emotional dumping. Instead of bottling it up, I wrote everything down. Notes app, journal, talking to a friend, whatever. The point is, I didn't hold it in. I let it out. And man, it was freeing. But the sad reality? Every video out there for men is about building your body, getting richer, and finding someone new. As if that's the only way to heal. It's not a contest. It's not about comparing how men handle it versus women. We're not in a race. Men process differently, that's a fact. We suppress, we push it down, until it comes up again, and again, and again.
So maybe you're watching this fresh out of a breakup, or maybe it's been a year. Either way, you're here because you're looking for something more. Here's the punchline. Just because it takes you longer to process your emotions doesn't make them any less real. In fact, it's more real. It's okay to take time. You don't have to hide behind muscles, money, or a new relationship. Some of the advice out there isn't bad. Physical health, focusing on work, leveling up your career. But they miss something critical. They miss you, who you are, what you're feeling. So why are you watching this? You could be out there, swiping away on Tinder, living at the gym 24/7, starting a new hustle, maybe even becoming a millionaire. Yet here you are, because deep down, you know none of that matters right now. And that's okay. You went through something traumatic. And don't let anyone tell you that just because it wasn't a car crash or a dramatic story, it doesn't hurt like hell.
You're here because you want to understand. Because when we go through breakups, it's like a tornado of thoughts spinning out of control. That's why I'm here, to help you slow it down. I grew up as the kid who was always busy with sports, but one injury changed everything. And what it really did? It made me face my emotions. It made me cope with feelings I had never dealt with before. I'm telling you this because I want you to feel the weight of what I'm about to say. Understanding your emotions is the strongest thing you can do.
When I finally faced my own heartbreak, I realized it's not about becoming tougher. It's about becoming more self-aware. So, here's what you need to know about the phases of breakup. Phase 1. the scale. This is when you see both sides. You get why it ended, but your heart's still hanging on. You understand the logic, but not necessarily in a healthy way. Phase 2, red-colored glasses. Now everything reminds you of them. Restaurants, songs, places you visited together. It's not love anymore. It's lost love. Phase 3, anger. This one's fiery. You'll feel it in your stomach, your words, even at the gym. You want to prove to yourself you're better now, but let's be real. It's driven by rage, not love. Phase 4, not over, just moving forward. You start to date again, but every new person you meet gets compared to your ex. The difference? Now you're moving forward. The pain still lingers, but you're not stuck. How does this help? It doesn't. Not unless you take the reins and help yourself. There's no fast-forward button through the pain. But here's what I can promise. Love matters, even if you hate it right now. Your messed up mind matters. Your emotions matter. You deserve to see what comes next. It may feel like the end of the world, but tomorrow's a new chapter, and it's worth seeing.
Now, here's a number that should scare you. 79% of people who take their lives are men. And why? Because we don't value our emotions. We brush them aside, pretend they're not there. But hear me out. Even the bad feelings make you stronger. They help you grow. The pain you're going through now is part of that.
I know it feels like someone ripped your heart out and left it bleeding. I know the betrayal feels suffocating, but you deserve to find out what's on the other side of this. You deserve to feel, to grow, and to see what tomorrow holds. Here's my advice. Instead of chasing distractions, turn inward. Helping others helps you. Start there. Try these 3 things. Compliment your male friends. It may feel awkward, but it's powerful. Tell them their hair looks good, or that you like their shoes. You're building each other up. Give someone close to you a gift. Nothing fancy, just something small that made you think of them. It's the thought that counts, and trust me, it'll mean more than you think. Hug someone you care about. When's the last time you did that? We all need it.
Fellas, I hope you felt something today. It's okay to feel cringy at first. Society taught us that emotions are weak. But feeling them? That's strength. You deserve to mourn, to cry, to heal. You deserve to be here. Take care of yourself. Stay you. And I'll see you tomorrow.